This year is entitled Parsha Vayaishaiv, Yosaif's final 2 years. It's a well-known medrash that says that Yosaif had to wait 2 more years after he told the Sarmashkim, after he requested from him to go ahead and tell Paro about Yosef, so hopefully he'll get out. The medrash says he needed 2 more years for that. So many take it to mean he should have had more bitachon in Hashem, and because he didn't do that, he didn't have bitachon in Hashem, therefore you have to wait. It's not a simple idea, because what should he do? He's given the opportunity to talk to Sarah Mashkim. That might be his ticket out. Maybe that's exactly what he should do, talk to Sarah Mashkim and ask him to get him out. So someone will say, no, it's so far-fetched that the Sarah Mashkim would ever help him out. It's such an irrational thing to do. And it just showed that he was just reaching for anything in an irrational way. Others want to say, or this from Yisrael Shade, Far Rockaway, that if you look closely at his words, he goes ahead, he interprets the dream. So Mashkim is there, wowed by him. And then he says, he doesn't simply say, please help me out. He said, and you should know, I've been a victim. I was in the land of my fathers, Eretz Havrim. I didn't do anything there. I'm just a nice guy. And all of a sudden, my brothers ganged up on me. They sold me as a slave. And you know what? You know what else, Sarah Mashkim? I came here. I wasn't doing anything wrong. And then all of a sudden, I worked my way up. Potiphar's house. And all of a sudden, horrible rumors. Motzi Shemra against me. I've just been mistreated. I've been victimized for many, many years and decades already. So, according to this approach, what was wrong with Yosaif? When he was told he has to stay another 2 years, it wasn't told, but when he had to stay another 2 years, it wasn't so much bitachon in the simple sense of the word, as much as he wasn't prepared for leadership. A true leader is not going to go ahead and go to some stranger. You should know, I'm such a never, I'm a victim, everyone's mean to me, everyone's unfair to me, it's just not right. That's not a leader speaking. It's true, he's a human being, he has feelings, he could be upset. Okay, so maybe you go to your therapist, talk it over with your wife maybe, talk it over with your rabbi. Okay, could be you do need to unload, it's possible. But a leader is not going to go ahead and look for any shoulder to cry on. And that takes away from his leadership. As a matter of fact, the pasuk after he says it, there's no reaction. You don't see any reaction from this Sarah Mashkim. Could be he just like turned away from him, like, I thought this guy was a superstar, but I don't know what the deal is. That's not a leader. A leader is someone who goes ahead and he's not looking for any shoulder to cry on. He's independent and he's a leader. He leads the people. There's certain emotions that he does have. He's a human being and he could share them with his intimate friends and the intimate circle. But a leader, whether it's how he's going to lead in front of the Sahamashkim or how he's going to lead the people, he has to have a certain front of confidence, not arrogance, but confidence. And he cannot show those kind of signs of weakness. And just the very fact that he's talking that way, he needed time still to develop, to go ahead and have that clarity of how to deal with those inner emotions and feelings, and how to express them, who to express them to, who to be dependent on, who to understand that this is just not an address. And that's what Yosef needed 2 more years to develop, and then he goes to the king, and he's ready. He's ready to meet the king. He's ready to make a proper presentation in his full glory of confidence, of geut, of good, healthy self-esteem, not arrogance, not gava at all. And then after he meets Paro, he's ready to take over the country, and then he's ready to deal with his brothers. And with all the trauma that he may have gone through years earlier, he's ready to deal with them as a true chacham. And that's Yosef, and that's why he needed those last 2 years in prison before he was able to take over and be a true, confident, and humble leader. Shalom.